Television Championship on the line. A title match right here on Xplosion. Get set because Samoa Joe is set to defend.
The following contest scheduled for one fall is for the Television Championship. Introducing first from Anaheim, California, Kazarian.
Great to have championship action here on Xplosion. One half of the former World Tag Team Champions of the world looks to grab some singles gold here tonight, JB.
He certainly does, and since the Bound for Glory series, we told you there would be action heating up every single week on Xplosion, and we haven't looked back since tonight. A World Television Championship match. Kazarian, the challenger, and his opponent, the champion, about to make his way to the ring here on Xplosion.
And his opponent, from the Isle of Samoa, the Samoan Submission Machine and your television champion, Samoa Joe!
The mood changes every time the Samoan Submission Machine walks towards the ring. He has been such a dominant television champion.
I'll tell you what, he never looks too happy when he comes out, but there, this entrance, he had a little bit of extra anger, I do believe, on his face. Not only the history with Kazarian, but the fact that what has happened here in the recent weeks. I mean, take this last Impact, for example. He was set to defend the World Television Championship against Magnus, and Magnus, a victim of the Aces and Eights.
There you see what it's all about. On the line, the television title. One-on-one contest, and this should be a good one. A real contrast of styles as Joe starts peppering them early with the big jabs.
Well, these two know each other pretty well, going back many years, both with ties to Southern California, both coming up the ranks, both paying their dues, and both very talented.
I witnessed many of their early matches in their careers. My goodness, how far they've come, how many titles these two have won. Two of the most decorated competitors here at Impact Wrestling.
And over the years, it's been so interesting to see, whoa, hang on, not home. Joe just walked away like, are you kidding me? Please, ain't got time.
So nonchalant. No thanks, I think I'm going to just step out of the way of this one. And there you see Kazarian feeling the effects.
Well, Joe telegraphed that move. He just knows what Kazarian's about. They've been in the ring many times together.
And this is not where you want to be with the TV champion. You don't want to get in a slugfest, but Kazarian finding a weakness, going to the eyes, and Joe hits hard and heavy in the post there.
Boy, hard is right. He went right into that post, and that might just be the momentum turner to Kazarian where he needs to be if he's going to try and get this World Television Championship belt.
Ever since winning that title in a matchup against Mr. Anderson, as Kazarian comes up and over with a big leg drop into the full mount. And into the ground and pound. No one's been able to solve that riddle that is Samoa Joe. Our match for the TV title continues after this. Welcome back to Xplosion. Our huge one-on-one matchup for the television title as Kazarian drives the champ straight down. History to be made here on Xplosion. No, only a count of two.
Since winning the television championship, Joe's been on a roll, but how about what happened after Kazarian and Daniels won the World Tag Team Championship? That really seemed to turn the tide for him. And since losing those titles, he still has the swagger, he still has the confidence, but how's he going to compete on a singles level? That's what we're finding out here tonight.
Well, Kazarian, a former X Division champion in the past, so he does have a lot of experience in the singles ranks. But to your point, tough to make that transition as he's been a tag team competitor for so long along with Daniels.
He's been a great singles competitor, no question about it. But since becoming aligned with Daniels, since that tag team, the World Tag Team Champions of the World, as they call themselves, whoa, over the top.
Nice agility here by the challenger, who comes up with a big drop kick. And not often you see the champ taken down with a single strike.
Dead Man style.
Gangnam style.
Never again. Enough. I'll tell you what, that's the swagger, that's the confidence. You didn't see Kazarian do that 5 years ago. He knows when he's in a position to feel confident, arrogant, whatever it is. He didn't do that before. Now with this tag team, now with Daniels, now with this confidence, you're seeing a whole new Kazarian out there.
Yeah, how many people have the guts to break into Gangnam style when you're in there with Samoa Joe?
Well, you may want to rethink that. Joe is so explosive at a moment's notice.
Oh, big-time elevation on the leg drop into the cover. And Joe, again, you know, he may still be feeling the effects from that huge no disqualification match at Turning Point. You can see the bruising on his outer thigh.
Well, you don't come out of a war like that unscathed. You don't come out of a fight, a battle. And for somebody like Joe to maintain this spot as the World Television Champion, he needs to learn how to recover and pace himself. And obviously taking on Kazarian this close to that tough of a match is going to pay a toll.
Speaking of maintaining, Kazarian had gone back to that cravat again, trying to just neutralize Samoa Joe. But inverted atomic drop, and the champ is rolling here. Big time senton. And Kazarian in a whole heap of trouble now.
And look out for Joe now in the corner. This is where he's so dangerous. And when we do something like that senton, drop all of your weight down and power slamming him at the same time.
Into the cover now after that lightning quick power slam by Joe.
That's quickness. That's explosiveness. That's what Joe's known for.
It's timing, it's velocity, and then with all of Joe's weight behind it as well, just does so much damage. Huge headbutt there to the challenger.
Look out.
The champion rolling here. Suicide dive to the outside.
Unprecedented, really. A man that size that can take to the skies and at the same time deliver an offensive offense with offensive arsenal, with submissions, with barbaric submissions at that. There's nobody like Joe. There is no one like Samoa Joe in professional wrestling today.
Well, just think of the athleticism of the big man. Well, hold on here. Going for the coquina clutch. He's put so many away with this, but trying to climb the ropes. Kazarian counters. Joe's shoulders are down. Wow. Almost a title change there, JB. Great counter by the challenger.
And how about Kazarian just going full force in and delivering a double drop kick right to Joe.
Joe, though, too much power. And did you see the positioning? This is not where you want to be.
Not where you want to be at all. Todd, this is not where you want to be at all.
He's got him hooked. Muscle buster by the television champion. Puts the exclamation point, yes, on this title defense on Xplosion.
Your winner, Samoa Joe!
Opponents beware. Future victims stand guard because this guy's on a rampage. He's Samoa Joe, the World Television Champion. A victorious night for him tonight on Xplosion, and a tough opponent at that time.
Another opponent steps up to the plate. Another opponent strikes out, trying to take the television title. The dominant champion rolls on here on Xplosion. Wow.